Hi, I'm Makayla Hansen. I'm a missionary on the southern coast of Mexico in the state of Oaxaca. I'm going into my third year teaching kindergarten on the Roca Blanca mission space, and today I'm going to give you a short update about how things are going. Wrapping up the school year last month was insanely busy. We had lots of end of year celebrations, like in our classrooms, school-wide. We had the graduation ceremony. Several of my kids had after parties after the graduation that I went to with some of the other teachers. It was crazy, but it was awesome to finish my second year. A big part of this school year was growing and challenging myself a lot. I used the analogy of a butterfly, as it starts as a caterpillar and it goes through a season of cocoon and it grows and develops into a butterfly eventually. And so I had to take a lot of steps of faith in school life, of knowing that I was doing the best that I could for the kids, but also in my personal life, going to lots of school events and other town events. I'm fairly introverted, so sometimes going to big social events are really overwhelming, but I felt God was challenging me to step out of my comfort zone in that way. As a teacher in this school, I do devotionals every day with the kids, as does every other teacher, and we teach them about the love of Jesus and what He's done for us, but it's also a support role because a lot of their parents are in the Bible school or our Bible school staff or our missionaries in training, and they need a safe place to send their kids while they receive training to go out and be the disciple makers in Mexico. Together, my dad and I have been making a documentary about the Roca Blanca mission space where I serve. I serve at the multi-grade school in the mission space, but it's also so much more. There's a Spanish school, a Bible school, a music school, medical clinic, and so we've been making a documentary about all of these ministries and their vision, the vision of the base, and how that plays out in each one of the ministries, the history of the base, and it's a really cool project that's coming together. My favorite part of the documentary is all of the testimonies interwoven throughout it of people finding the base, coming to find Jesus through the base, and because of the base are going out to be missionaries in different parts of their own country and telling people about Jesus. It's a 90-minute feature-length documentary. We're actively praying for it to get out to the people who need to see it, to get as much exposure as possible, to just support this mission that God has placed on this base. There's a link to the trailer in the description. It's really crazy to think about the fact that I'm only 23, yet I've somehow lived in Mexico for 3 years on my own, being a missionary in a foreign language, and God has just really shown up, providing the finances, the right mindset, to just do this mission that He has put on my heart. The biggest prayer request I have going into this next school year is unity in the classroom. There's a lot happening in our classroom. We're a preschool class and a kindergarten class in the same room, so it gets really loud and chaotic sometimes, and we can get annoyed at each other for being too loud. Also, we have different mindsets going into teaching and that we don't always agree on, and so just unity in the classroom so that we can be our best selves and teachers for these children. It's been awesome to be home for a month, to spend time with family, to reconnect with old friends, and to just simply see the support that I have here in Indiana for the mission that God has placed on my heart in Mexico. I especially want to say thank you to Whitechapel Church in Indiana and White River Church in Indiana. They have been a vital role in how I have been able to stay in Mexico financially and prayerfully. And I am just extremely grateful. I thank God every day for all of the support that God has provided.